All right, time for your business news now on eNCA's Money Desk. We take you to the mining Indaba in Cape Town, and that's where we find my colleague Rofhiwa Madzena. Rofhiwa, no doubt that the mining sector is crucial to the country's economy. I see miners today are again asking government to improve the investment climate.
That's right, Masako. We are at the mining Indaba in Cape Town, day 1 of 4. And you're absolutely correct. It is a critical sector that contributes quite significantly to South Africa's overall GDP. That's between 8 and 10%, Masako. And that roughly translates to about 500 billion rand. I must also mention that it's one of the biggest employers that we have, around 475,000 people that are in the employ of the mining sector, and of course its contribution to tax revenue also a significant one. We saw a nicer 73.6 billion rand that was contributed by the mining sector in 2022. So a critical sector that contributes to growth, but of course with the many issues that we are currently faced with as a country, as an economy, it's problematic for them to continue on that growth spurt with the issues that exist.
All right, Rofhiwa, so let's talk about Eskom and Transnet, because the functioning of these two entities is crucial for mining investment, right?
Absolutely crucial. Now, these are two of the entities that have been a bit of a thorn in the side of the industry, simply because of the inefficiencies that have just escalated over the years, and it's now culminated into such an issue that it's difficult for government-related stakeholders to reverse the damage that's been done. Infrastructure, for example, Masako, at Transnet, the issues there translate into junior miners, which, by the way, have become a very important component of the mining conversation, unable to export things like coal. So you'll know that there's an energy crisis globally, and you're finding a lot of European and Asian markets looking for coal, and because of the inefficiencies at the infrastructure level at Transnet, at the harbours and the railways, they are unable to get that coal out. So we are missing out on a lot of potential revenue that could be coming in. And then of course the load shedding, mining companies having to increasingly rely on themselves to provide the energy to continue with operations at the smelters and the like when there is a load shedding. But let's listen to Minister Madzena, who did speak earlier on about the various issues and really saying that government does have a plan.
South Africa experienced more power supply disruption in 2022. This led to the decline in mining production across commodities. It is estimated that load shedding costed the economy about 1 billion a day, 1 billion rand a day. In November 2022, mining production contracted by about 9%, making it a serious negative impact in the production of mining.
And Rofhiwa, the other setback for miners is Transnet and its deteriorating rail network. And we saw the Minerals Council calling for Transnet leadership to step down. Where is the Minerals Council now in discussions with Transnet?
A very heated debate that went on. In fact, Minister Madzena did touch on it in a press briefing that he hosted after giving his speech this morning. And basically there are concerns between the two entities, which, by the way, Masako, are crucial to the industry, at loggerheads in terms of the kind of leadership that needs to be had to fix the infrastructure issues that exist at Transnet. So the Minerals Council saying they want to see some immediate action when it comes to the rail network, the private stakeholders that can come on board and assist Transnet with the infrastructure inefficiencies there. They did call for a change in leadership, but this was a leaked letter, and of course the Minerals Council not engaging on that, but saying that they are having a conversation and a working relationship with Transnet to see what it is that they can do in terms of coming to the party and really patching up the infrastructure issues so those crucial exports, Masako, can actually happen. Here's CEO Roger Baxter addressing us a little bit earlier on today on that very issue.
have a board-level process underway. I co-chair a process with Mpho Letlapi on the Transnet board. We have what is called a recovery steerco in place. We've got 4 channel optimization teams that are working on short-term solutions on the Transnet side, and we are encouraged by the progress being made in these discussions so far. But obviously it's important to continue to get some, and we focused on recovery in the short term, and then obviously getting ourselves back onto a growth track. If we get into just the impacts, we have seen about a 6% decline in production year on year from the numbers year to date. That decline in production obviously is a bit of a shame given the fact that commodity prices have been so high. It's a bit of an oxymoron that we are seeing such increased demand for our coal in places like Europe, but that's obviously because of the external events that have taken place and does have an impact on our businesses, but we couldn't quite export what we wanted to export because of various constraints that we had there.
All right, that is eNCA's Rofhiwa Madzena live for us at the mining Indaba in Cape Town. Thanks, Rof. Let's leave it there for now.